and welcome to Games. I'm going to show you which resources I recommend you buy trade routes for first. And to get to this point in the game, I recommend that you also just level up your baggage plus to level 2 as much as possible and then get a Manor, because that's going to help everything dramatically, because I just earned nearly 20 or more coin from just leveling up a whole bunch of baggage plus to level 2. So, the trading outpost. Now, for you to make your decision, I'd recommend you actually just have a look at the tools at your disposal, what you have. But I recommend that you actually sell planks as essentially your first real big one, because planks is not very expensive for you to actually use, and you're going to have a nearly limitless resource of it, because you have the logging camp and they take down the trees around you, right? But you can just replace the trees that you lose with the forester's hut. So essentially you will have a limitless supply of future planks, and I have 2 ox basically set on the saw pits. So I'm going to have a stupid amount of planks, because you use planks for a number of different things. You use them for building weapons, but you also use them to upgrade your baggage plots a little bit. So I recommend the first one that you really get, aside from maybe wood, I think I bought first, is planks, because planks is a really good one. So I'm going to now go and buy a trade route for planks, and I have a ridiculous number of planks that I'm going to be selling, so I'm going to have a continuous supply of planks, and that's going to help me out. So I recommend you get planks. After you've got your planks, I recommend that you go and you start selling I was going to suggest that once you've got planks, stone is good if you have an excess of it, but I've run out. So stone is a good one, and it's reasonably cheap. But I'd recommend eggs. And in order to do that, I'd say just save up a bit of money and then buy a whole bunch of baggage plots which produce eggs, because the eggs are a fantastic resource, because they just keep on laying throughout all winter. So for example, a whole bunch of these plots here, like as soon as I have the money, I'm just going to put eggs in literally all of these baggage plots, and then I'm going to sell them in stupid amounts in trade. And it only, like, it's going to provide me with a ridiculous amount of food, but out of the options, it's one of the cheapest and most effective that you can get, really. And you'll never have a deficit of eggs if you do this right. And grain I don't recommend you buy, because it doesn't make any sense. And there's so much here which is actually very expensive. So I'd recommend go firewood, and then go and do planks next, and then eggs. And then after that, I suppose, just have a look at what your options are. You got a whole bunch of different ones, but choose the one that is not very expensive, but that you could actually imagine helping you out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time in Games.